Now here is Jamie Garrison with the Sports Report.
The Cal State Northridge volleyball team finished the regular season with a 23-6 record. They swept the 13th-ranked UC Santa Barbara in their final match. Valley View's Spencer Lazara was at the Matadome for an earlier game against one of the top teams in the country, the Pepperdine Waves.
Pepperdine came into the match seeking revenge. The Matadors bested the volleyball powerhouse in Malibu earlier in the season in a hard-fought 5-game affair. This match wouldn't be all that different. The Waves came out strong, looking to their superstar Paul Carroll early and often. Here, Carroll puts down one of his 31 kills, leading his team to a Game 1 victory. He says his Olympic experience has helped him prepare for his leadership role with the Waves.
When I play with the Australian team, I'm like one of the youngest guys, so I learn a lot off the guys who lead. And here it's kind of different, so I use that experience there to try to get the guys going.
Game 2 was more of the same from Carroll as he continued his dominance with this kill down the line. Wave middle blocker Rodney Santos also got in the action. Here he gets one of his 13 kills through the Matador block, giving his team game point. Santos would then close out Game 2 with his service ace, leaving the Matadors scratching their heads. In a big hole, the Matadors used their frustration to fuel a comeback. They inserted Theo Edwards at the right side attacking position, and he gave the team some much-needed energy. Head coach Jeff Campbell on the switch.
He really played well. He really sparked us.
The Matadors managed to win Games 3 and 4 behind their outside hitters Eric Vance and Mike Gaudino. Here Gaudino spikes the ball at the chest of a Wave defender, stealing the momentum. Then Vance shows why he's the team's go-to player, smashing one of his match-high 33 kills and forcing a decisive 5th game. Pepperdine head coach Marv Dumpy gave credit to the Matadors and their outside hitters.
Vance and Gaudino were killing everything, and we couldn't stop them for quite a while.
In Game 5, though, the Matadors ran out of steam, and Carroll proved why he's the favorite to win NCAA Player of the Year. Here he uses his incredible court vision and ball control to place this attack out of the reach of the Matador defender. Then on match point, Gaudino has a rare hitting error, giving the Waves the hard-fought victory.
Despite tonight's loss, the Matadors are still set to make a run for the national championship. They will, however, need to regain their confidence in time for the MPSF tournament. In Northridge, Spencer Lazara, Valley View News.
The Lakers started their road to the NBA Finals on Sunday against the visiting Utah Jazz. The second half, up by 11, Trevor Ariza with the steal. He takes it and throws it down for a nice reversal slam. Let's look at that again. Ariza looking like Michael Jordan on that jam. Ariza finished with 21 points. The Lakers go on to win it 113-100. The Lakers lead the best of 7 series, 1-0. The 8th seed Anaheim Ducks stole Game 1 from the top seed San Jose Sharks. The Ducks looking to take Game 2 late in the third period. The Ducks up 2-1. Scott Niedermeyer takes a shot out of the faceoff. Drew Miller will put home the rebound for the goal. Ducks win 3-2. Ducks are up 2-0 in the best of 7 series, looking to pull off a huge upset. Well, summertime football in Los Angeles is no more. The Avengers are the second team to end football operations since the Arena Football League canceled its 2009 season due to a lacking funding. The AFL is now down to 15 teams and hopes to get the team league up and running again by 2010. The Dodgers are hitting on all cylinders, sweeping the Colorado Rockies last weekend and extending their winning streak to 8 straight. In the series finale, Matt Kemp in the 5th with the bases loaded knocks one for a grand slam that ignited a 14-2 win. The Dodgers are 6-0 at home to start the season, which is the first time it happened since the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1947. A brand new adult softball team season is underway at the city parks. Valley View's BJ Robinson reports on the start of the season in Tarzana.
And with that, the season is underway. No, these are not pro athletes. They are members of the LA Parks and Recreation Softball League, and some of them really get into it.
Yeah, bored, I mean, it just gets the stress out, I guess. Fun. If you've been watching this, we're not that good, so it's funny.
These leagues are made up of groups of adults 18 and over. The game is similar to baseball, as you have batters and fielders. But instead of it being 9 versus 9, the teams have 10 people each and use 4 outfielders instead of 3. Pitchers will throw the ball with a high arc that must at least go over the batter's head to be deemed a legal pitch. Batters will start with a 1 ball and 1 strike count, and typically most players will make contact, but there is the occasional strikeout. Because games start at 7:30 and 9 at night, the league uses bright green softballs to help the players see. The league usually goes on for 15 weeks, and the team that wins the championship gets a trophy, and all the players get championship t-shirts. Players say the camaraderie is what makes the league so much fun.
You know, with friends and family and people that you know, and it's a good way to, get some exercise at the same time.
Get out of the cubicle job and out in fresh air.
I just hanging out with the guys, beers before the game, beers after the game sometimes, and just relaxing, I guess.
There are many other leagues just like this all across the valley. If you would like more information about creating your own team or joining another team, you can check it out at laparks.org. I'm BJ Robinson for Valley View News.
And that's all for sports. Back to you, Sunny.
Temperatures are rising and warmer weather means it's time to get back in shape. Valley View's Kai Jones got some tips on preparing for bikini season.
Summer is just around the corner, and trainer Sarah Schumann demonstrates some easy ways to get in shape before you hit the beach without going to the gym. First, she shows me how to obtain nice legs with lunges that can be done in the home or even in the front yard.
On a basic lunge, static lunge, you're going to have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. You want to be on your back toe. So staying on that back toe, both toes are pointed forward, sitting up nice and tall. You want to make sure you have good posture, good form, keeping your abs drawn in nice and tight. We're going to drop those hips straight down. As you drop straight down, you're going to form about 90 degrees in both legs, and you're going to push up, driving through that front heel, push up straight and squeeze. Coming down, straight down, drop the hips down, and push up and squeeze.
And she helps me get the abs to die for with one of her favorite ab exercises called planks.
So what we're going to do is come to our forearms and our toes, having our elbows right underneath our shoulders, coming right up to the toes, holding the body like a board, belly button's pulled in. Now gravity wants to pull you down. So what you got to do is resist gravity, pull the belly button into the spine, keep your body nice and straight.
Schumann says that exercise alone is not enough, and that one's diet actually plays a vital role when you're trying to fit into that itty-bitty bikini.
And of course, food's going to be super important. So no matter how strong we are underneath and how good our muscular system is, if we've got fat on top, we're not going to be able to see it. So that's where the diet and the cardio is going to come in.
She also mentions that certain foods can actually make you look bigger before you lounge poolside.
Foods that are going to bloat you, alcohol is a big one, sweets, and then a lot of like your carbohydrates, your pastas, your breads, your rice, your potatoes, cereals, things like that are just going to create water in your system, so you're going to bloat you up. Also, things that have a lot of salt might bloat you up as well. So maybe stay away from pretzels, chips, stuff like that.
Now remember, if you want to get into that bikini this summer, it's going to take a lot of diet and exercise. So gradually go into it. If you're not wanting to really work out, walk your dog or take the stairs instead of the elevator. In Sherman Oaks, I'm Kai Jones for Valley View News.
Coming up next, Madonna has an accident involving a horse.
And volunteers gather to help abandoned dogs find homes when we come back.